We have 2 projects in operation, almost a gigawatt, and we have a strong pipeline. We have both a 3.1 and a 3.2 projects, so Fingmiao 1 and Fingmiao 2.
我稍微介绍一下我自己，我是基本上是 CIP 在台湾这个市场的执行长。那我们 CIP 目前有大概1 gigawatt 各种能源在开发。那在台湾呢，也有3之1、3之2，佛庙1期、佛庙2期的风场在开发中。那今天我主要呢就是在谈刚刚讲到的售电跟我们如何在离岸风场进行专案融资。
Why offtake and financing is so important for Taiwan? It's important everywhere, but if you look at the current situation for round 3, where we have a lot of projects that have been awarded and now need to move forward. I'll come back to more details, but if we start with the corporate PPA, we are kind of in a transition period where we are going from feed-in tariffs to corporate PPAs. And I think from us as a developer, it makes perfect sense to do that transition, but it's also fair to say that it's a transition that has not been easy. I think we are well underway, but there are definitely still some challenges that we need to fix together. Financing, I'm actually quite positive on financing. We are in the middle of a financing process, and we will come back to that later as well, but what we have been saying for a long time is that we need to raise a lot of billions over the coming years. We are building gigawatts of projects, hopefully. Every single project probably needs to raise in excess of 100 billion Taiwan dollars. And it's so important that we get the local support to raise that financing. I'm very optimistic in that regard, but I'll come back to why.
我们看到现在已经进行到3.2，有非常多的 project 都得标，然后也需要继续进行开发。那么这其实我们先从 offtake， 这是售电业来讲好了。其实售电业呢，从台湾离岸风电发展的3阶段，我们是目前从趸购费率，现在逐渐转移到企业购售电。其实以开发商的角度来说是非常合理的转型，但是其实这样子的这个转换的过程，其实着实的非常的不容易，有面临非常多的挑战。我等一下也会再讲解。那我们来看到专案融资的部分，其实我相对来说对专案融资，台湾的环境其实相对来说是乐观的。目前呢，我们开发的工厂都是几个 gigawatt 这样子在算，所以我们需要筹备的金额其实是上千亿的新台币，我们非常的需要本土的支持来完成这个融资，但是相对来说我是相当乐观的。
There are many things that matters to get a successful project financing, and I will not be able to talk all about what matters in the next 10 minutes, but if I should just kind of highlight a few things that we see as being important to secure successful project financing, then if you look at the top of the slide, I think it's fair to say all of this starts way before we actually get a project. It's not something you can just do on the day you raise your financing. It requires years of hard work to prepare a successful project financing process. I also want to highlight number 4 up here. So the supplier engagement is super important, both locally but also internationally. We just know from a fact that we need to make sure we select the most reliable, trustworthy suppliers with the best track record. And that's what we have been doing in Taiwan for historical projects, but also for our Fengmiao 3.1 project.
想要先请大家看到第一个，就是在投影片上方这个第一个，其实专案融资它的准备工作需要非常的充足，所以需要好几年前就开始做准备，并不是说隔天要 bank launch 前几天才开始做准备。所以我们的公司其实在已经几年前就做好这个准备了。那接下来的是第4项，在投影片的右方可以看到，我们需要呢去找到不管是本土或是国际的供应商，都需要找到可靠可以信任的供应商，来确保我们的风机、我们风场需要的各个零组件都可以准时的到位。那这也是我们在佛庙 1、佛庙2风场也都是用同样的这样子的观念去融资。
A few other important factors to mention is that it requires a lot of ongoing dialogue with all the banks, and again, it's not something that happens in a short period of time. I'll come back to exactly how we do it, but you need years before you actually need to raise money. You need to prepare and warm up banks, export credit agencies, and so on. And I think in that dialogue, and we can see that especially at the moment, it's just super important that you're able to demonstrate a good track record. And the final thing worth mentioning, I'll come back to that as well, that's just the corporate PPA side. it's so critical that you can demonstrate a robust and bankable offtake solution. That has always been important, but especially now in this transition from feed-in tariff to corporate PPAs, you really need to think through how your CPPA solution looks like.
我们其实也持续的一直跟金融的机构、金融的市场有保持对话，不管是本土银行或是国际银行。那也知道这样子的对话呢，其实它并不是也是立竿见影，它也是需要非常长时间的去让银行有这个心理准备去注入他们的融资。那这个期间呢，其实我们公司过去的一些成功的蜂场时机也是扮演非常重要的角色。那么再来看到投影片的左边的9号这边呢，接下来我也谈到 CPPA， 尤其是像台湾现在呢要从趸购费率转移到企业购售电，那么怎么样让银行去相信这个企业是可以融资的，这也是在专案融资里面是非常重要的一部分。
If we try and make it a bit more concrete, because we are running a project financing process at the moment within CIP, so we have to think we are one project that was awarded as part of the 3.1. I think we have made it very clear to everyone that it's a very mature project, and we plan to take financial close very soon. But I think as the left side up here also shows, then taking financial close soon, that has actually been a process that started roughly 2 years ago. So the last 2 years we have been in project financing mode in Fengyar 1. And at the moment, if you look at the timeline, we are in kind of almost down at the green box, so we are really doing the final negotiations. We still have open things to look at, but we are really in the last phases of our project financing process.
那我们先来看一下以冯妙万我们在1/3拿到的专案，我们的融资的过程大概就是像投影片上面所显示的。其实你可以看到我们从大概2年前就开始进行整个专案融资的过程。那么我们预计很快就会融资到位，现在大概是在最后2个阶段。那当然还有一些融资文件的协商要处理，但是预计很快就融资到位。
I think a few findings from the process, because it has definitely also not been a straightforward process, and we are definitely also not there yet. There are still things that can go wrong. But I think a few things to highlight is that the track record we have in Taiwan has been super helpful for us in the dialogue with the banks. I also think it's fair to say we are the first 3.1 project, and many look at us and see the success of Fengyar 1 as being the indicator for the future 3.1 and 3.2 projects also will be successful. As mentioned before, we see a lot of local finance support. We really appreciate that, but it's also important that the pressure remains there until the finish line. I think on the offtake side, and that's probably where we have been struggling the most, and we're also not there yet, that's just so critical, because without final corporate PPAs, there will not be any financial close. So getting a bankable offtake solution in place, it's critical in general, but it's especially critical for our projects in Taiwan.
那么在整个融资过程的说快，其实也没有这么快，就是要2年。那我们可以看到，在我们在银行协商过，我们发现我们过去在彰化西岛跟中能逢场的时机，其实在我们跟银行沟通了解的话，其实非常有利，因为我们有时机可以显示说我们真的可以盖这个风场。那么除此之外呢，我们目前3.1这个风场也是金融市场上面都会觉得说，我们冯妙万是整个台湾第3阶段区块开发是否成功的指标。公股银行就像刚刚说，其实对我们的专案是有信心的，但当然我们还需要最后的再加把劲，在融资到位之前都不能松懈。那接下来就是刚刚提到的 CPPA， 售电，其实银行呢也是希望可以看到真的 CPPA 售电的合约，那才会有更多的确定性，所以这也是相当至关重要的，它是可以确保我们是否专案融资可以继续的关键。
If we go to offtake, just to spend the last time on that, because that is so critical for these projects to happen. And I will start by saying that the starting point for corporate PPAs in Taiwan is perfect. If you look at the demand side, the demand is super high for many reasons. Taiwan has a long list of both local and international corporates that for different reasons want to procure renewable energy. So the starting point is super good. When we then look at where we ended, and we know we are still in a process here, then there are a few things to highlight, and that's more the trends we see in the market, that there's very high demand, but it's also just the fact that there are only few off-takers that at least until now has shown willingness to transact. I think many they have this wait-and-see approach. Should we buy in 3.1? Should we buy in 3.2? And that needs to change because we need to see way more of these companies starting to buy in order for all the round 3 projects to be successful. I also think it's important to say that wait-and-see approach, which I know many have taken, and I also partly understand why, it will just not result in cheaper energy. I think the longer we keep going, the longer we need to postpone certain milestones, certain progress, it will only mean one thing, and that's more expensive energy. It's in everybody's interest that we get as many projects as possible over the finish line. More scale will attract more suppliers, it will make things cheaper. So it is really a joint effort to get as many projects as possible over the finish line. And I think, and I've been saying that to many off-takers the last couple of years, that I know that many think the price point is to the high side, but it's not a Taiwan challenge. I think if I look at the price point that we need as a developer for our offshore wind in Taiwan, then it's a bit more expensive than Europe, but only a bit, and it's significantly cheaper than what we, for example, see in South Korea. It's also cheaper than what we see in the US for offshore wind. And that's despite localization, which in my view doesn't mean as much as many believe it does for the cost.
那么刚刚庄融资我们其实跟我们跳过，就是跟很多30几家本土银行去筹备这个几千亿的近千亿的这个融资。那现在谈到售电，其实刚列出来这一些企业呢，其实台湾有非常好的起始点，有非常多国际的企业都需要绿电。那其实需求是相当高的，可是现在目前的状况是呢，大家是企业现在有一些守株待兔，有点静观其变的心态，可能会觉得说我是要买3+1还是3+2，之后会不会比较便宜？可是其实你这样子再等下去，其实不会比较便宜，因为我们可以看到大环境整个物价是一直上涨的。那除此之外，以台湾的电价来说，相对来全球，比如说像美国或是南韩，其实相对来说还是非常有竞争力的。所以希望说呢，企业呢也愿意买电，然后我们一起盖更多的风场，建设更多的电，这样子呢才会把价格慢慢降下来，然后才会是大家都两全其美。
We feel like we are so close to the finish line, and it will be kind of great for the future projects as well when we hopefully succeed. But it has been a journey. I think that's fair to say. Continue to focus on to make sure that these projects are successful. If you look at the financing, and I'm actually very optimistic on behalf of financing at the moment, that we need to continue to see support from local Taiwan banks. It's projects being built in Taiwan. It's naturally that local banks support it. We still need to attract certain international lenders, but we also need to make sure that there is some stability in the framework where we do offshore wind. And then, of course, we need to see more and more projects being built on time, on budget. That will make financing cheaper. It will attract more financing. It's in everybody's interest. On the offtake side, then we need to see more offtakers that actually lean out and buy instead of this wait-and-see approach. And again, I might be biased given I'm the one selling, but I think it's a win-win to kind of the sooner the better that these things happen. And then finally, kind of back to the demand, we see a huge demand in Taiwan. And we need to make sure that all who want to buy offshore wind also get access to offshore wind. That's also in our interest as developers. And I know there are good initiatives for different kind of platforms. And I would just say that from our side, we are only interested in getting as much access as possible. But again, the sooner the better.
其实这整个过程呢，来个3年，那我们已经快要看到我们的终点了。那整体而言，一路走来，我们认为对台湾的专案融资是还是很乐观的。那其实总结这6个方块哦，首先我们当然希望台湾本土银行继续的支持，那也希望有更稳定的法规环境，可以吸引更多国际银行来借贷。那么最后呢，希望更多的专案可以准时完工，也准时交付，因为这是人人的责任，也是大家都可以受惠的。 再来，在售电方面呢，当然希望企业可以接受这个绿电的区间，然后愿意买绿电，创造双赢的局面。除了刚刚的大企业，有很多中小企业可能会需要绿电，希望有更多的平台、更多的管道，可以让各个企业都可以买得到离岸风电的绿电。那这不仅是对开发商来说是个优势，那我相信对需要绿的企业也是相当好的局面。希望我们可以一起共创双赢。谢谢。